Welcome to Real Comic Book Talk. Today we're here with the amazing lead character designer of the King of the Hill, Joel Adams, everybody. Joel Adams, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, how are you?
Doing fine, doing fine. First of all, how fun was it to work on a show like King of the Hill?
King of the Hill was a blast. It was probably one of the best crews I've ever worked with. It was a show where the scripts were so funny, you would look forward to getting them every week. Yeah. It was just a real blast to work on and be a part of that whole thing.
Now, I heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true, that like cartoon episodes like that take a long time to actually make.
They do, they take several weeks. It's several weeks in the United States where we had done, you know, the design department maybe had a week to 2 weeks to do something, then it would go to storyboards, which had another 2 weeks. Layout might have 4 weeks to do their end of the job, and then it would go overseas where they would do the in-betweens and cell paint and stuff like that. So it took quite a few weeks per episode, but it worked in cycles where, you know, the design department would be working on theirs, and then when they're done with it, it gets handed off to the next department. The design department then will start another episode.
Oh, so it's like
so it cycles. It cycles down.
That makes a lot more sense.
It does. Makes a little more sense.
So is there anything else you're working on so far?
Lately, I've been doing a lot of conventions. The animation kind of dried up. There's not a lot happening that I want to be a part of. So I've been doing a lot of conventions, meeting a lot of fans, dabbling in comic books again, doing some covers, and I hear rumors now that King of the Hill might come back. So there's a part of me that's hoping that maybe that happens again for me.
What kind of rumors? Can't just give us a tease like that.
Fox announced a couple weeks ago they're in negotiations with Mike Judge and Greg Daniels about maybe bringing the show back. And I can say that because it was out in the papers. So. Yeah, I would love to see it happening. I would love to be a part of it again. It's almost more amazing to me now, the show, than when we had worked on it, because now I've been out in the public and I get fan response from people and how much they absolutely love the show and what the show's meant to them, that now the show means more to me, having worked on it.
Oh, that's great. So I see you have like a lot of this great artwork here at your booth. Is there any way somebody can get this online if they can't make the convention?
It's a little hard to get it online because I don't set up a store to sell this stuff. It's really kind of a convention thing. People can write me online and maybe, but it's really more of a convention thing. It's for the fans.
Fans are always appreciate it.
Right.
I love fans. So I have a question. The way the King of the Hill ended, I felt it was cute, but it wasn't as great as like the rest of the show has been before. You know, it's why, or they just...
I wasn't around for the ending, so I don't know. For me personally, yes, I think it's cute. There were a couple things that I didn't get, but I did love the fact that Hank and Bobby had this thing. That finally there's something that Hank and Bobby have together that they make them feel father and son, where it's no longer damn it Bobby or that boy ain't right. This is my boy now, you know. So you got that connection. So if they had to end it, that's a great point for those two characters. You're right, yeah.
I gotta think of all the stuff that can happen. I mean, they bring it back. So, what was your favorite character to write or draw on?
Well, I didn't write anybody. It was just drawing. I had a lot of fun with incidental characters, because incidental characters where I got to really cut loose with design. Like main characters were a committee. There was a lot of directors, a lot of back and forth. But you know, we had characters like Jimmy Witcher, the guy who ran the concession stand at the racetrack. I read the script, I listened to the voice, and I had this picture in my head of what he was going to look like. And literally in the meeting where we're listening in on what they call the table reads, I had this idea. I sketched it on my sketch pad, shot my sketchbook across to the director. He took one look at it, signed it, and Jimmy Witcher was designed. And it's little moments like that that made the character, you know, those are the characters I really enjoyed designing. And that's where I really had a little more freedom to design what I wanted to design as a character designer.
I wish I could have been in those rooms.
Listening to table reads, they were hysterical. And there were some things that maybe we heard in the reads that didn't make it into the shows that were funny, or just listening to the interaction between the actors. It was just brilliant. We had to sit there quietly and not even like laugh because they couldn't hear us. You know, we didn't want them to hear us. So yeah, it was great.
Well, again, thank you for your time, man.
Thank you very much.
Great work that y'all have done around. Till next time, y'all. Peace. Thank you again, man. But I just about to ask.
Yeah, there's websites on one side, social media's on the other.
So, all right.